Hi, my name is Melissa Johnson, and this is my persuasion speech. Here are the people who are going to be listening. As I walk through a long hallway, all I hear are tiny voices and see small hands reaching through the bars of cages. No, this isn't a bad dream I had. This was my first day volunteering at a local animal shelter. Those tiny hands were cats reaching out for new owners. After my first day, I sat and thought to myself, why are all these cats not adopted? Each and every one of them were so sweet and so kind. Cats make great pets and should be adopted. Aside from doing research about this topic, I am a certified veterinary assistant and have volunteered over 100 hours at the local animal shelter. First, I will give you the statistics on the local cats in shelters across America. Then, I will tell you some ways that you can help cats stay out of shelters. And last, I will give you the benefits that you will get from having a cat as a pet. Let's look at some statistics first. In the US alone, so many cats go homeless each year. According to the ASPCA.org, 3.4 million cats are in the shelters in America. And sadly, 41% are euthanized and never get to be in a real home. As a society, we must not forget about the millions. One way to strike awareness about this problem is through media and social media. Commercials, advertisements, pictures, real stories about adoption, even school field trips to the shelters. Anything that raises awareness toward this problem. Yes, this is a problem because as humans, we domesticated them, so we can't forget them. I would like to tell you about one cat that I met named Pearl. She's an 8-year-old domestic mix and that I met during my internship during my certification class. Pearl has been living in the shelter for 7 years. 7 years she'd seen multiple faces pass by her. People have stared at her, even played with her, but never adopted her. On the last day of my internship, the lead veterinarian told me to get Pearl from out of her cage and put her in the exam room. I didn't know what for until before I left, I saw him turn around and he picked up the bottle of euthanasia. I know what was going to happen to her that day. And at 2:35, Pearl died. This is the many fate of all cats who live in shelters. I know all of this may seem upsetting or sad, but there is a solution to help make a change. Two ways you can help is volunteering and, of course, adoption. As a volunteer, you basically become an ambassador for these animals. You match them with potential owners depending on their need and their living, and you help with adoption events that your local area might help or have. You spread the word about adoption, and you become a voice for these animals when they don't have one. Now I know what you're thinking. What about adoption, and why should I adopt? Adopting a cat is a great thing, not just for cats, there are also benefits for humans. Cats are ideal pets because if you're busy but you still want to adopt, they're the perfect animal for you. According to the National Pet Council.org, cats spend 2/3 of their day sleeping and the rest playing and grooming themselves. So while you're at work or you're at school, you don't have to worry about your cat being lonely or somebody walking them. They're very independent animals and they don't need to be taken out for walks. And in a recent study at Carroll University in Wisconsin, cat owners score more highly on intelligence tests than dog owners do and are more open-minded. This is why cats make perfect pets. I've given you the facts. I've told you a real story about the fate of cats and when they're not adopted, and shown you tips how you can help, and given you evidence why everyone needs a cat as a pet. Now it's up to you. Volunteer, adopt, spread the word about these animals. Cats make great pets and should be adopted. But only 30% of families in the US own a cat. Let's turn that into 100%.